Hey guys, Chef Austin here at Tirasur. Today we are going to be making something that you can make ahead of time. It's actually better if you make it ahead of time. So we're going to be doing a chicken confit. So what that means is we're going to be taking chicken and then slowly cooking it in its own fat or in fat. And it's going to be completely submerged in fat. And what that does is it A, preserves the meat, but B, just gives you this very rich, luscious mouthfeel, super soft, super tender, super moist. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's get to it, right? Shallow pan. We have a few really nice chicken thighs here. These are skin-on chicken thighs. They don't have to be chicken thighs. They can be chicken breasts. They can be chicken legs. They don't have to be skin-on, but I like skin-on because the presentation at the end is just a little bit better. Next, we have some whole black peppercorns. We have a couple bay leaves. We have some sprigs of rosemary and thyme that we're gonna throw in here. One shallot cut into quarters. And we're just gonna get everything nestled in there. And then last aromatic that we're gonna throw in is some garlic cloves. We're gonna do 3 garlic cloves, and we're just gonna crush them. All of these ingredients are just gonna really flavor the fat and the chicken in the end. So here we have a quart of duck fat. I choose duck fat because it's delicious, but you can do chicken fat, you can do olive oil, you can do really any fat that you want. And we're just gonna make sure that everything is completely submerged. We're gonna throw a lid on this and put it in the oven. The oven is set to about 250 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're gonna put that in for 2 to 4 hours. After 2 hours, just check it. You're looking for it to be fork tender and to kind of come away from the bone. It's been 2 to 4 hours now, and we're gonna take our confit out of the oven. And again, careful because everything's very hot. All right, so we're gonna use a slotted spoon to take these thighs out and let them kind of hang out and cool down so we can handle them. And then we're going to take all of this delicious fat. Do not throw this away. This is liquid gold, right? So we're going to take all this delicious fat and we're going to strain out any solids. The good news about this is the gift that kind of keeps on giving. So if you wanted to use this for more confit, you absolutely can. Or you can, use this for kind of any application, which we're going to do. We're going to use for this dish, right? Sautéing, anything like that. So that's all away. If you let this hang out in your refrigerator, especially if you're doing a lot of chicken or a lot of duck, or a lot of any meat, right? If you let it kind of hang out in your fridge, the fat will solidify and just become this absolutely fantastic, rich, umami-packed gel, basically. And you can add that to sauces and soups and things like that. We are going to use this for our sauce today. What we're going to do here is we have a pot. We have some dried blueberries, and we're going to rehydrate these blueberries in the wine that we're going to be pairing with this. So this is our Dignitary Pinot Noir. That is going to go for 30-ish minutes until all of that kind of liquid, the alcohol boils off and the liquid reduces and the blueberries absorb all of that wine. It's going to be super, super good. Reason why I'm choosing the Dignitary Pinot, it's going to go fantastic with our chicken. It doesn't have a ton of tannin, so it's not going to need something like a red meat. Also, it has a kind of blueberry-esque, almost blueberry skin, blueberry seeds note to it. So it's gonna go fantastic with our sauce. It's come to a boil. Don't be afraid, the fire is just the alcohol burning off. If you don't want the fire, just keep it at a lower temperature and it will kind of evaporate on its own. You know, since we're cooking with the Dignitary Pinot, you want to be able to drink what you're cooking with. That's kind of the general rule. So real simple pan here. We are going to take the duck fat that we confit our chicken in. Just about a tablespoon. This sauce is going to be so delicious. And I always want something to sop the sauce up with. So we're going to make a nice little brioche toast, and we're going to toast it in our confit duck fat, just till it's nice and golden brown on all sides. All right, and with these carbon steel pans that we have here, they heat up very fast. And so this shouldn't take much time at all. And we can just leave this on the side. Now this is a thicker piece of toast, so I like to, for presentation purposes, and also flavor, I like to get all of the sides kind of nice and golden brown and toasty. And we'll put this on the side to rest. We're gonna add a little more of our liquid gold here, right? And here I just have some blanched carrots. So all we've done to these so far is peel them, clean them up, and give them a little steam so they're nice and soft, al dente I should say, and kind of ready to go. Just a little salt and pepper. While those are kind of heating up and blistering, we can make our salad. So everything that we're doing, the chicken, the toast, it's going to be a little bit rich, right? The sauce with our delicious chicken essence, if you will, is going to be super, super rich. So we're going to make a nice sharp salad. Sharp meaning it has a bite, it has acid, something to cut through all of that fat. So we're just going to do a little arugula, a little squeeze of lemon. We have some heirloom cherry tomatoes, some kosher salt, some freshly cracked pepper, and a little extra virgin olive oil. Perfect, not too pretentious, just nice and easy. It's going to pair perfectly with this chicken. All right, so that's done. So our carrots are looking nice. We will put them over to the side. We'll bring our blueberries back down. We're gonna add our chicken essence into this, some fresh thyme leaves. Then we're gonna take 1 clove of garlic. We are going to slice it thin, give it kind of a rough chop, add a little bit of kosher salt, and then take the edge of your knife and drag it along the garlic until it basically just turns into a pulverized garlic paste, right? Throw that into our sauce. And now we're just going to let this simmer and reduce until it is a nappe, which means that you can take the back of it, take your spoon, and with the back of it, draw your finger through, and it makes a line all the way through and doesn't drip. Let's clean up this chicken a little bit, right? So we're just gonna take off these herbs, any of the garlic or anything that's kind of stuck to it, any herbs, peppercorns, anything that's stuck to it now that it's been just a few minutes and they're cool enough to handle. Depending on how long you decide to confit them, they will pick up a little bit of color, but I want to add a little bit of texture. And again, just a little bit of that delicious liquid gold. And we're going to give these just a quick sear. I think it's time to pick our plate. So I'm gonna go with this guy. We're gonna start with our toast right at the bottom. Our wonderful carrots. These don't take much time at all, especially in these pans, carbon steel pans. See if they've picked up that nice kind of Maillard reaction on the outside, nice and crispy. And our sauce is nice and reduced. You can see what I mean by that nappe. It's now sticking to the spoon. You can run your finger through it and it's not dripping. Delicious. I'm gonna take a couple chicken thighs, place them right on top of this toast here. Then we have our nice bright salad. And lastly, our sauce right over the chicken. That looks fantastic to me. I'm super excited to eat this. Again, not a super pretentious kind of dish, but something that is a little more country style, I would say. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it a try. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna add a little fresh thyme right before I taste this, and some Maldon salt, and I'm super excited. All right. Now remember, the bones are in this. You can do this with boneless chicken too. I just find that the bones add a bit of flavor. So good. So the carrots really pick up that duck fat, that flavored oil. I would not skip on the bread on this. I really like the kind of the flavor combination of that toasted brioche that comes through with the chicken, and it also, you know, is a vehicle for the sauce, right? Super, super good. And the salad is nice and bright. It kind of cuts through with the acid, all that richness, and then the wine is perfect. It's not overpowering. Those blueberries really complement. It's fantastic. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you on the next one.